This week, I wanted to give you a new idea for ways that you might start sharing your information visually. I know that we've been trying really hard to give you some specific feedback, and I'm sure that some of you are wondering why we keep hitting these graphic organizers so hard. I provided a link below to give you some support for the concept behind the graphic organizer and its importance. But in this case, I thought I'd just use a familiar tool to show you how you might make this easier if you're still struggling to find a good format. So a lot of us know how to use PowerPoint, which I have open here, a blank slide. So a few steps if I were going to create my graphic organizer as a single PowerPoint slide, because remember, it's supposed to be just one page. So the first thing that I would do is go to Page Setup. And right now, instead of being horizontal, I'm going to click right here where it says Slides. I'm going to click this up and down, and I'm going to set it as a regular paper so that when I get ready to create this, it's going to display in a traditional paper mode. And one of the reasons I'm showing this is that if you submit it in other formats, then sometimes it doesn't display well. So now I have a blank page, and I'm going to go to Insert, Smartart. If you've never used Smartart, go and explore, because you'll see there are tons of formats you could use right here to start displaying your information more visually. So right here, the yes argument, I could type out response. I can say conclusion here. I can just hit enter for more bullets. I'm just making this up. Obviously, these aren't your answers, but I can just hit enter and it will create more and more and more places for me. I can also click over here to do it. I can delete any of these things. I can delete parts of these things by clicking on them and hitting delete on my keyboard. So play around in Smartart, and I think that you'll see there are lots of ways, even with my material already in there, I can just click and start changing it. So if you're still struggling, play around with a tool that's familiar, something like PowerPoint. You can go in and change all of the colors in here, and when you're finished, if you go to File, Save As, you can save it as a presentation because it will come up fine when I go to open it. But you could also save it as a PDF file, and that makes it even more transportable. So start looking at how you can use PowerPoint to create great visuals in your classroom. Let's move away from always looking at PowerPoint as a series of slides, and let's think about how we can use it to start creating great graphics. Good luck. Keep providing those specific details in your submissions, and we look forward to seeing what you guys have to say.